for the Vikings. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
See, now I'm fucking straight. Doesn't make any sense.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Okay, well, the stream misses, I threw a pick.
McCarthy to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Setting up the screen. He's got it in the red zone.
No way!
12-yard line before being stopped.
Just do this. Just do that tank on? Like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? He's gotta be a fucking rookie from last year.
But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming.
Bro, he's gonna have tank on. Ain't no fucking way. Wow, interesting.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Smith able to put it through. And that will get them on the board.
Never saw a play script in with the field. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a run for White. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 39. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They run the counter with White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Oh, I forgot I was muted. Oops.
Here's White again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I'm going to start cooking.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now.
He's down.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Yeah, he's down. Come on.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. From the 38.
Wow.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Damn, what the pick six? Okay.
And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown.
Wow, Fez out here looking good. I gotta.
Takes it to the house.
I don't know why.
You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to learn and do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six.
Knock this shit up.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air.
He didn't even run his route.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
I was about to fucking say.
Second down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On third down, Purdy. Legette's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Vikings football. Here's first and 10 from the 34. McCarthy throwing here. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete.
Oh my God.
It's a race down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings hold a 16-point lead in the first. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's go. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Purdy setting up that play action. Oh, no,
are you fucking kidding me?
And the Vikings take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This throw is caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it out for 6.
Right, ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, White. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, this is White. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. It's White on the give.
Thanks for picking up the block.
All over this one for a big loss. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already.
All right, let's stop throwing fucking picks. We'll be all right.
Bank Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have second and
Purdy been looking pretty ass
lately.
Last couple throws, dog.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. White trying this straight ahead. Dukes out of 1 stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
All right, Purdy.
And the
Thanks.
Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly Not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get it.
Brought in inside the 20.
What the fuck?
Quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know,
Make it make sense.
Flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
It's not even a good fucking spiral. It's an ass throw, and he's still.
Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. Fires right away, but incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. No gain on the ground, so now a ways to go if they decide to go for this on 4th and goal.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Smith able to put it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
This is ahead for about 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes this, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. A run now with White. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It'll be a punt of 41 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has the connection to Hawkinson. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of him.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here.
Like, oh my God. How do I just overshoot that man, bro? Like, I don't understand. I'm right there.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Quay Walker. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hutchinson reels it in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Here's the handoff. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On play action now, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Back to the well again. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Ready to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Yeah, I was done with this game after the last pick and that dumbass fucking tight end push she had.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Ball's fucking
they got some
spinning.
positive yards. That's a good
not fucking
but too many
spiral,
plays like that.
head
It's
over
just
heels.
too hard to pile together, get first down.
And I just get lost
against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second
My
down.
dude's not even there.
From the
Didn't
gun,
line
a
up
run
with
for
him.
White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Here's White again. He gets the 1st and more to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They run. It's White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards.
End of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Now McCarthy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Play action now with Purdy. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Vikings take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Hauled down by Christian Izien. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Vikings with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
First throw for the backup now. He's on the move. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Ready to throw here on 3rd. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
What the fuck is that, dude? Why did my safety just...
Nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Smith able to put it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Yari. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is the 6th, yes, I said the 6th time they've intercepted it this game.
And I'm glad you repeated that, Kate, really, because I think a lot of people watching might have heard 6th and assumed they were wrong. That is a staggering total for any defense in any single game, and it doesn't come without every member of their defense doing their job. Even the ones without the stats and the interceptions, they've done their part in pressure, they've done their part in coverage, and they've done their part to put together one of the best defensive days I've ever seen.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's a toss headed right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings looking at a 3-0 start to the season. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Another carry for him. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Pickup of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Smith able to put it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's White on the give. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 36. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's to his back. Here's Rashad White. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron.
I hate that the tight end gets fucking stuck on the player.
Back-to-back drives where they have
Like, that doesn't fucking happen in real life.
Running trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And they're continuing to survive